It is 6:15 in Douala. Thanks and welcome to join me on the news. I'm Kejang Henry Atimbi. Our headlines. 6-year-old was stabbed by the father's friend in vengeance after a scuffle. And despite the Yaoundé conclave to look for solutions to clear streets of garbage, the situation is dire with massive piles separating major
for more than a week
in Cameroon's economic hub. Cameroon marks its national coordination. Top stories.
Canal International.
We begin from it is alleged that the parents engaged in a death friend. Let's have the updates with Heisen Chair. Where we are expecting to look for solutions to clear streets garbage. The solution to this is still dire as massive piles have actually inundated the roads, major roads in Cameroon's peace concerns. Details with Sherifa Saleh.
For more than a week, a towering heap of waste has taken over a key intersection at Bepanda Tone in Douala 5, causing serious inconvenience to both motorists and pedestrians. People continue to dump garbage indiscriminately. The blockage has not only paralyzed road circulation, but has also choked economic activities in the area. Businesses are suffering as customers are unable to access shops, and the unbearable stench has driven people away. Traders have been forced to halt their activities, with some reporting no sales for days. It's been a weak income to feed my children, while many residents point fingers at the waste disposal company for failing to collect the garbage. Others criticize the population's lack of civic responsibility, accusing the population of indiscriminately dumping dirt in public spaces into the problem. An immediate intervention from authorities to restore cleanliness.
Thanks very much, Sherifa Saleh. And trader structure after repeated fire outbreaks, the makeshift structures in that market. Cynthia Lati.
One trader, visibly shaken, sips from a bottle of milk in an attempt to break near Douala's Congo market. Once again, flames swept through dozens of shops in the Makia section of Douala 2 subdivision.
I'm tired. It's too much. 3 fois successif. 2012, tu perds tout. 2019, tu perds tout. 2025, tu perds tout.
The incident, which occurred on of May 11, 2025, left many traders devastated. A slow response from firefighters compounded the damage. The blaze also affected a nearby home. Vendors at the market voiced their frustration and pointed fingers. Water, but fire kept growing.
Some people come, there's no water here, they struggle.
There was one key demand being voiced is the urgent need to upgrade the market plank-built structures with more durable, permanent materials to prevent recurring disasters. We hope time to build this market with permanent materials. The governor of the Littoral region, accompanied by his team and council officials, visited the site to take stock of the situation and sympathize with the victims. While awaiting lasting solutions, traders continue to pick up the pieces again from the ashes of what was once their livelihood.
And on hawkers who actually occupied, it must be recalled that over bribe. Morindi.
Many vendors who previously placed their goods on makeshift stalls now carry their merchandise in hand, constantly on the move to evade law enforcement. The fear of arrest or having their goods confiscated has disrupted their daily operations, making it difficult to earn a livelihood. These officers are disturbing us. Away at 6 a.m. in the morning. They move our goods in our bags. The moment you do that, the police is after you, so we can't really sell anything. Despite these challenges, the vendors remain resolute. For many, street vending is their sole source of income, and they are determined to continue their trade amidst the crackdown. Again, They decried police extortions and constant harassment with the consequences corruption. If they are blocking us from selling here, then the police or council agents should not collect money. For 5,000, 2,000 francs, and when you don't have, they chase you away. The situation highlights the broader issues of urban disorder and that faced by informal traders in Douala who often operate without formal recognition or support, making them vulnerable to such enforcement actions. There is a growing call for policies that balance urban order with the economic realities of these vendors.
And that's friend. It is reported that the father had a scuffle with his friend, after which he was severely beaten. So in vengeance, the father's friend had to step into the house and stab the son or the child. Hyacinthia reports for us.
It appears like a tragic movie, but it is unfortunately a real story. Live squeezed out from the hood in Yaoundé. This is a drinking spot where the trouble is said to have started. A scenario that degenerated between two friends, as we are told off camera by eyewitnesses. Blake, as he is commonly called, would leave the bar straight to his friend's house, stumbling on the 6-year-old girl. And even when the innocent kid tries crying for mercy, the culprit stabs her twice, even before reaching the hospital. On this stretch of the road this Monday, patches of her blood can still be spotted as inhabitants continue to wonder over the inhuman act. Supposed killer to revenge the act, but thanks to the rapid intervention of the police elements of the Ngwaikile Central Police Station No. 5 to save his life. The suspect is currently at the Yaoundé University Teaching Hospital. Music artist and slammer Lidol has released a video on the social media strongly condemning the father's action.
That exploded last. How are these residents grappling with darkness? Maureen D tried to find out.
In the Bepanda or municipal neighborhoods of Douala, residents are reeling from the effects of a recent transformer explosion that occurred around 8 p.m. Sunday, May 11.
Yesterday we had an explosion and we don't have light and we cannot walk.
The incident has plunged parts of the neighborhoods into darkness, disrupted daily life and raised concerns about safety and infrastructure reliability.
Côté, ça a encore pété, broum, je voulais courir. Les gens m'ont renversé, comme tu vois mon œil là.
One resident recounted the terrifying moment, saying she felt as if her roof had been lifted off and her house was on fire. The explosion's impact was so tense that many inhabitants evacuated their homes, fearing for their lives.
It always happens. You want to come and help us.
The power outage has not only left homes without electricity, but it has also crippled local businesses. Shops and vendors reliant on consistent power supply have been forced to halt operations, leading to economic strain in the municipal neighborhoods.
In the fridge and they are getting bad. I don't look at that's my child there. He cannot even sleep because of heat.
Because of the explosion yesterday, we cannot walk. We are just in passing time.
Residents expressed frustration over the frequency of such incidents, noting that power cuts can last, calling for immediate attention from authorities to restore.
And with just days to go before Cameroon marks the National Day celebration, rehearsals are in full swings at the 201 Air Force Base in Douala. Of course.
L'édition du 20 mai 2025.
Firm instructions for this year's National Day celebration. The rehearsals at the 201 Air Base in Douala are a key part of the build-up to the Grand Military Parade scheduled for May 20. Soldiers from various corps, the National Gendarmerie, the Land and Air Forces, the Navy, the Penitentiary Administration, and the Firefighting Unit are taking part dressed in full gear, including helmets and rangers. They march in synchronized formation, swinging arms and legs to the rhythm of a live military band. The rehearsals aim to ensure flawless coordination on the day itself, when these units will join forces with others from across the country in a united play of discipline and pride. The military parade is one of the key highlights of Cameroon's National Day, commemorated annually on May 20. It marks the country's transition to a unitary state and serves as a symbol of unity and national show of strength and solidarity for the nation.
Thanks very much, Ambo Gladys, for the cuttings for this edition of the 650 with me, Kejang Henry Atebe, Jiffy Lee Pijo will be here with the brief, the actuality. From all of us, it's goodbye for me.